Hello, Lash movement. You have not seen my face yet. Hello, I am Jennifer Stroman and I am #Glitter CEO, and I am the leader and creator of the Lash movement. And Lash movement, of course, we are the very first lash company in direct sales, network marketing. It is a social selling lash company, and we offer Falsies. It's the first ever. And I think that it's just an awesome opportunity. I am a corporately sponsored founding brand ambassador with this company, and so together we are creating the Lash movement. If you can tell, I only have one one lash on, the other is not there. And this beautiful face has hooded eyes. So with my lashes, even though I do have some natural lashes and they're very long and pretty, they're very light complected, but they obviously, even with mascara, you get the hooded eye, and so you don't really get a good oomph of eyelashes. And so with Falsies, I can do that. I've worn extensions for a long time. It pulled my lashes out, destroyed my lashes. I've had to regrow them multiple times and had to take a rest from extensions. So I have just stuck with Falsies, and it just seems to be so much easier for me. I'm going to show you Genie. Genie is one of our favorite picks whenever they are choosing out lashes. So I have my lash right here, and I'm going to be using our applicator, which I really love this applicator, like a lot. I'll show you what I used to use. Even with clients, I would use something similar to this. Have y'all seen that? You get them at the store whenever you get Falsies. You know, those are typically what you use, and there's different ones, or maybe you just use tweezers. But I really love this applicator because, let's see if you can kind of see, because it's pretty wide, and it's able to just sit, like, let me show you this way, sit right on the eye perfectly. So this applicator is thebomb.com, and our glue is phenomenal. Our glue, to me, it just holds better, lasts longer. It's just great. You have to try it. So I'm going to show you how to apply Falsies. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to obviously take this off the little plastic thing. So I use my applicator and I just slide it over the lashes, okay? And I just pinch down and I just remove it. Sometimes you got to go on the edge and kind of remove a little bit, and that's fine, and then come through and pull it off. Usually doesn't take much to pull them off. They're usually on the little plastic with just a tad bit of glue. I'm just positioning my lashes a little bit. So once you have your lashes on the applicator, go ahead and sit it on your eye. I should preface that every time I do this on a live, I tend to like totally get nervous and mess up. But basically you just set it there and see, is that a good size for your eye? You're kind of just, you're not doing anything with it. It doesn't have any glue on it. You're just checking, does it fit the eye? If it does not, then at that point you would want to trim it. And I would definitely trim from the inside. And you can get little scissors, the little bitty scissors, and trim what you need. Sometimes you don't need to trim it. Just depends on your eye. Sometimes you need to move it over a little, whatever. So you kind of figure out what works for you. So after you figured out, okay, that's the right size, this is gonna work. I have eyeliner because it's a really good way to kind of follow the line and know where you're going with your lashes. And if you see, it just adds a little bit of depth. It really doesn't look like there's much there. So my eyes, most people's eyes are shaped differently. They obviously, one may be bigger than the other or a little lopsided. You're gonna run into that. So you'll kind of maneuver. I'm sorry, my hair's bugging me. You'll kind of maneuver how you like your lashes and what you want. For Gigi, I like these. You can get some bigger, bolder ones that have Erica and they're flared up or rosy, or you can get smaller ones if you don't want a whole lot of lashes. So there's a big variety. But with these, now that I know that this is the way it fits, everything's good, you want to put glue on this side. Some people have a tendency when they flip it over and stuff that they forget which side. So just remember that it's where the lashes go out, not in, okay? So they're going to go out, not in. That's the side that you are going to glue. If you see the band, let me see, there you go. The band is very noticeable, very flexible, and very easy to work with. So I'm going to use my glue. I'll show you the brush on the glue. Very much like like a little bit of a nail polish or something. It just has a little bit of brush. So what I'm doing is I'm just adding the glue. I can't look up while I do this. Adding the glue onto the band. Super simple. Okay, so I have some glue on there, as you can see. It's got like a blue translucent color to it. I will say that less is more. Sometimes I put a little bit too much, so just FYI, just very lightly coat it, okay? And then you're gonna fan it. If you want to put it in front of a fan, that's fine. You want to blow on it, whatever you want to do. Usually about 20 to 30 seconds before you can apply it. If you watch your lash, if you look down at your lash, it won't be blue anymore. It won't have that translucent color. It'll start to be clear. That's when it gets tacky. That's when you apply it. If you apply it when it's still blue, it's going to wiggle. It's not going to stick. It's not going to work for you. So this way, it actually sticks and stays on. And like I said, if you can tell, there's a big difference when you have lashes and don't have lashes. So let's get this going. There's one little spot. So if you can see, I'll show you. There's one little blue spot. The rest is already getting clear. You want it to get that clear. And then whenever you sit this on it, you're pretty much going to sit and go. It should not take much at all for you to get your lash in place. If you follow your eyeliner line, it really shouldn't be a big deal. So you're going to come in and you're basically going to come from the top. Don't go in like this. Come in from the top and you're going to sit it right on the eyelash line and you're going to sit it right on that eyeliner. So I'm going to attempt this while I'm trying to look in the mirror and do this at the same time. Okay. When you set it down, just gentle pressure. Use your applicator to just grab the edges, make sure they're in place, make sure everything's there, and just let it sit for a second. So let it sit, it's in place, everything's good. And then after a couple seconds, as you can see, this one needs to like curl up a little bit. Curl up a little. It's a little better. So, what I do, this also has to do with the fact that the hood on my eye is pushing the lash down, and it'll do this to this one too. So once it's kind of set in place and you're good, what I do is I use the applicator and I go in and I put it on both sides of my lashes and I just gently tap it down. I do this on both sides and I go through and just make sure that I gently tap the lashes together. You can go all the way across too, like go through the middle and just kind of squeeze them together. And there you go. Now you've got your lashes on. How easy is that?